Hey guys, welcome to London Lips YouTube channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're not. So today we're going to be talking about Beyonce's half brother Nixon. Now Nixon, asked his mom why Beyonce doesn't love him, and I think we're going to talk a little bit about this. Now Beyonce's been criticised because Nixon didn't live too far from her. He was living very, very close to her house, and he was living in a trailer park. Now in 2014, Nixon, who is, the child of Matthew Knowles, was living in a trailer park not too far from Beyonce. And this was because Beyonce's father, Matthew Knowles, had not been paying child support, and Nixon's mother has decided to take Matthew Knowles to court. The legal fees were racking up to a lot of money, over $250,000, and she became bankrupt. His mum then had to move into a trailer park. So in 2014, she was living in this trailer park near Beyonce's house. And, her and Beyonce had no contact. Now, she did not get out of this trailer park until 2017. That was when Shaw Jackson let her come and stay at her house. Unfortunately, Nixon has now got a home. His mother's managed to get them a home now. In 2018, she got them somewhere to live permanently. But I don't think this has anything to do with Beyonce. This is all to do with Matthew Knowles. Now, why did Matthew Knowles, a guy who has millions of dollars, have, his child living in a trailer park? Why would Matthew Knowles do that? Matthew Knowles does not even know his son, and people are talking about Beyonce. Beyonce's not going to be close to the brother because not only, obviously there's the relationship that, broke up with, the mum. She played a part in it. But that aside, she's not going to be close to Nixon because the father's not being close to his son, and it would have took Matthew Knowles to make an effort with his son and then to make an effort with Beyonce, Solange, and to help them build the relationship. Now, I feel sorry for Nixon because Nixon's probably seen Beyonce, on the TV. She's famous, and he probably likes her. He probably likes her music. He probably likes Beyonce. He's probably, sad that he doesn't know his sister, who is, a star. But I think the mum is more bothered because, of who Beyonce is. Because, would she be this bothered if, Matthew Knowles was just, a standard guy? Would she be this upset about it? I don't think so. Now, Nixon, it's nothing to do with him, it's sad. But what's more sad is that Matthew Knowles does not know his son. Matthew Knowles is 71 years old. His son Nixon is now 14 years old. Imagine being a 71-year-old deadbeat dad. Imagine that. Imagine having your child, living in a trailer when you are rich. Now, let me show you the childhood home that Beyonce had versus what he had, little Nixon living in. Matthew, had a beautiful, childhood home for Beyonce. Look at this house, it is beautiful. And when you've lived in something like this, you would find, what the trailer park even worse than the average person. So it's shocking that, Matthew Knowles would have had his son from 2014 all the way to 2017 living in a trailer park. I would love for Beyonce to find, a place in her life for Nixon. And I would love for Matthew to just, be a father to his son. And, Nixon deserves that, Nixon, he's innocent. It's got nothing to do with him. And Beyonce, she's innocent as well. And, if Matthew Knowles, he really needs to get it all the way together and just do the right thing by, his son. And, he needs to work on, blending his families together and, sorting this all out because, Matthew Knowles created this situation. And, I don't think Beyonce's really to blame. But, Nixon, I'm sure he's a really, really nice boy. And, eventually when he grows up, he's going to understand why, Beyonce doesn't necessarily, love him, as he said. And I think to say she doesn't love him may be a bit harsh. It's not really that she doesn't love him. It's just that she doesn't know him. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is Beyonce wrong to not meet her brother? And, or is Matthew Knowles just to blame for the whole situation? Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in another one.